Okay, so I'm gonna first start with my spice mix, adding paprika for a bit of heat, just 1 teaspoon. Mixed herbs, just to add a bit of fresh earthy notes. I want to go with 2 teaspoons, 1 and 2. And I'm adding my Heinz black pepper, just 1 teaspoon. And because we are making southern fried chicken, we want to add that delicious chicken spice. And then I've got 2 teaspoons here of garlic powder. Quick stir. So the next thing I want to do is mix my buttermilk, egg, and a pinch of salt. So this is my marinade mix. Now I want to build flavor. So I'm adding 2 teaspoons or tablespoons, so we'll make it 4. My marinade is ready for the chicken. I've got chicken breast. I've cut it into nice and thick strips. And I'm going to just toss it in there until it's completely covered. All right, so what I want to do now is just let all the flavors marinate and go into the chicken. So I need about 4 hours in the fridge with this. I'm going to cover it with a cling wrap, or if you have an airtight container, that works too. All right, so my chicken is ready for the fridge. I'm gonna sit in 4 hours. Okay, so while my chicken marinates, I'm going to go ahead and get my flour ready. I'm using Heinz Southern Coating. It is best when you're making your southern fried chicken. And I'm adding a bit of cornstarch. This is half a cup. So the cornstarch and baking powder will give us that very puffy and super crispy chicken coating. So what this does is to make sure that when you take a bite on your chicken, the chicken would have infused with all these delicious flavors, and then your skin as well would be balanced with the same flavors. So I like it. So this has been in the fridge for 4 hours. Keep it overnight if you've got the time. The buttermilk will actually tenderize your chicken, so overnight is even better. So what I want to do is take about 3 tablespoons of this marinade and just work it into my flour. I'm going to do that with my fingers, using my fingers. There you go. So this will make coating even better. Okay, so my flour mix is ready for the chicken. I'm gonna start with just 1 at a time. Piece of chicken goes in, just cover it. You'll see the coating as it fries will get nice and puffy. So you want to fry 3 at a time, because the more chicken you introduce, then the oil will drop, the temperature will drop, and you don't want that. Okay, so I am going to make potato fondants to go with my southern fried chicken, and I'm finishing them off with this delicious Heinz cheap seasoning. So to make potato fondants, you want to clarify your batter, and how you do that is just melt it on super medium heat, and the milk will separate, the solid milk will separate from the liquid, and with a spoon just gently take it off. So mine is already clarified, as you can see, and you do that because butter does not fry well. If you don't clarify it, then you're going to end up with a lot of black bits and it will stain your potatoes. So clarified butter, and we're going to shallow fry this. So these need a lot of patience. I love potato fondants, so I don't mind. You'll cook these in about an hour and a half, so make sure you've got enough time. If you cut them thin, like that baby there, or this guy here, then it will work out very quickly. However, you want it thick, and I'll explain why. So you want it thick because as you shallow fry, you're gonna get a nice crisp skin on the outside, and you need enough room for that soft, the soft center. And potatoes love to play with texture. So when you've got potato, you want it crisp and soft. That is the most amazing experience. So goes in. You cannot stack it up, so it's important to use a super wide pen just to make sure that everything is in there and takes in the oil. So what I'm doing here is I'm using my butter to flavor. I'm using my butter to fry as well. So this is salted butter that I'm using, so I don't even need to add salt. Okay, so my potato fondants have been cooking for about an hour and a half, very low to medium heat, and you want it to just take its time. I feel like they're ready to come out. And look at that. All right, I'm gonna start with this baby here. Just rest it on. While they're still hot, I'm going to add my seasoning. Okay, so now I'm ready to plate, or maybe add more seasoning, why not? Because this is heavenly. Great. So there you have it, fondant potatoes finished with Heinz cheap seasoning. Okay guys, there you have it, final product. My southern fried chicken using Heinz southern coating, and I went for the mild flavor. There's different options, you can even get peri-peri. And I am serving those with my potato fondants, and I'm finishing them with cheap seasoning. This recipe is perfect for sharing. So next time you have your stokvel, try it. And remember to go to the Pick n Pay Facebook Stokvel Forum page, and there you'll get all the information about how to join the stokvel, and there's lots of prizes on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis. So check it out, Pick n Pay Stokvel Forum. Mina ke, I'm just going to enjoy my drink. I've ended.